Hello students, today we are going to start the third poem of your syllabus, A Tiger in the Zoo. The poet of this poem is Leslie Norris. First of all, you should know what is the learning outcome of this poem. In this poem, you have to understand that God has made all living beings equal and animal too have the rights to freedom. This poem explains the helplessness of a caged tiger. In this poem, the poet has compared a tiger in the zoo with a tiger in its natural habitat. Natural habitat means jungle. The poem begins with a description of a tiger who is walking in his cage. Let us read the stanza. He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage on pads of velvet quiet in his quiet race. It means the tiger who is in the jungle, who is in the cage, he has lines on his skin, but the tiger is not happy. He is in rage mood. He is in anger and is quiet rage because he is in the cage. He wants freedom. Second stanza, he should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass near the water hole where the plump deer pass. In the second stanza, the tiger is in the jungle. He is hiding in the shade of the tree and is sliding on the long grass to catch his prey. Who are his prey? His prey is deer that come near the water lake and he is in search of them to prey them. Now come to third stanza. He should be snarling around houses at the jungles as baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the village. What do you expect? Where is the tiger in this stanza? The tiger is in the jungle. It means he is free. In the jungle, the tiger is walking and roaring round the forest area at jungle edge because he is free. So, he shows his strength, he shows his power, he shows his white teeth and claws to terrorizes the villagers. Here village means villagers because he is totally free, so he roars, he terrorizes the villagers, his power is with him. Now come to fourth stanza. Again, the tiger is in the cage. You can see the picture. But he is locked in a concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. You can understand ignoring visitors, stalking the length of his cage. You can understand. The tiger is seen in the cage of the zoo. He can show his strength in the cage. He is helpless. So he never tries to terrorize visitors. In this stanza, the tiger is described as being powerless and he walks in the cage because his power is restricted by cage. He only stalks. Stalks means walks. He only walks the length of his cage in his cage of the zoo and ignores his visitors who have come to watch him. This is the last stanza of the poem. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. In this stanza, the tiger is in the cage. The last stanza shows a tiger in the zoo who hears the voice of patrolling car which are used to guard at night. Then He stares at the brilliant eyes with his brilliant eyes, at the brilliant stars with his shining eyes. He is looking the stars. It means the poet wants to say that the tiger is sad. So he cannot do anything and he only tries to divert his thoughts towards them. Thank you.